You heard about the 50-30-20 rule everywhere. Every finance guru swears by it. But here's what they don't tell you. It doesn't work for everyone, and if you're applying it wrong, it can actually make your finances worse. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how this rule works, showing you real examples with actual numbers, and telling you when to use it and when to ignore it completely. Hey everyone, I'm Solo, and the 50-30-20 rule is probably the most famous budgeting guideline in the world. But like most financial advice, it's not one size fits all. Today we're going to see how this rule plays out in real life with 3 different people at 3 different income levels. Hit subscribe because we're getting into the essential details that actually matter. First, let's make sure we're all on the same page. The 50-30-20 rule says you should allocate your after-tax income like this: 50% for needs. These are expenses you can't avoid: rent, groceries, utilities, minimum debt payments, insurance, basic transportation. 30% for wants. This is discretionary spending: dining out, entertainment, hobbies, shopping, subscriptions, travel. 20% for savings and bill pay off. Emergency fund, retirement contributions, extra debt payments beyond minimums. Sounds simple, right? But the devil is in the details, and those details change dramatically based on your income level and life situation. Let's start with Sarah. She's 28, single, resides in a medium cost of living city, and makes $4,000 per month after taxes. Sarah's 50-30-20 budget: needs $2,000, 50%, rent 1-bedroom apartment $1,200, groceries $300, utilities and phone $150, car payment and insurance $250, health insurance $100, wants $1,200, 30%, dining out $400, entertainment and hobbies $200, shopping and personal care $300, subscriptions $50, miscellaneous fund $250, savings $800, 20%, emergency fund $300, retirement $400, extra bill payment $100. For Sarah, this budget works pretty well. She has breathing room in each category and can build substantial saving. The 50-30-20 rule is actually perfect for someone at her income level and life stage. Now let's look at Mike. He's 35, married with 1 kid, resides in a high cost of living area, and brings home $6,500 per month after taxes. Mike's 50-30-20 budget: needs $3,250, 50%, mortgage payment $1,800, groceries $600, utilities and phone $200, child care $400, car payments and insurance $350, health insurance $200. Wait, we're already over $3,250 just with these basics. This is where the 50-30-20 rule starts to break down. Mike's actual budget looks more like: needs $4,200, 65%, all the above expenses $3,550, plus kids' activities, school supplies, higher grocery costs $650, wants $1,300, 20%, date nights, family entertainment $500, personal spending for 2 adults $800, savings $1,000, 15%, emergency fund and retirement $1,000. Mike can't follow the traditional 50-30-20 rule because his needs genuinely require 65% of his income. That's not lifestyle inflation. That's the reality of supporting a family in an expensive area. Finally, let's look at Jessica. She's 24, recent college graduate, living with roommates, making $2,500 per month after taxes. Jessica's 50-30-20 would be: needs $1,250, 50%, rent, shared apartment $600, groceries $200, utilities and phone $100, student loan minimum $200, car insurance and gas $150, wants $750, 30%, savings $500, 20%. Here's Jessica's problem: $750 for wants. Sounds like a lot, but when you're trying to build a career, network, and have any kind of social life, this category gets stretched thin fast, and saving $500 per month when you're making $2,500 and trying to establish yourself, that's incredibly difficult. Jessica's realistic budget: needs $1,250, 50% wants, $950, 38% savings, $300, 12%. She's prioritizing career building and social connections right now with plans to increase savings as her income grows. The 50-30-20 rule works best when you're making at least $60,000 plus per year. You're single or married without kids. You live in a moderate cost of living area. You have stable employment. You've already paid off high interest debt. If you check most of these boxes, the 50-30-20 rule is actually a great framework. It's simple, balanced, and builds wealth over time. But you should modify or ignore this rule if you're in debt payoff mode. Maybe go 50-20-30. Cutting wants to pay off debt faster. You're in a high cost of living area. Your needs might be 60-70%, and that's okay. You're building an emergency fund. Temporarily boost savings to 25-30% until you have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. Your lower income, focus on 80-20, cover needs, and save something. Don't worry about the perfect split. You have a regular income, build a larger emergency fund first, then worry about the percentages. The biggest mistakes I see with the 50-30-20 rule. Mistake 1, miscategorizing expenses. That daily coffee isn't a need, it's a want. Be honest with yourself. Mistake 2, forcing the percentages when they don't fit your life. The rule should serve you, not the other way around. Mistake 3, not adjusting for life stages. A 22-year-old and a 45-year-old with kids have different needs. Mistake 4, ignoring high interest debt. If you have credit card debt at 22% interest, pay that off before following any percentage rule. If you want to try the 50-30-20 rule, here's how to start. Step 1, calculate your after-tax monthly income. Step 2, list all your expenses from the last 3 months and categorize them honestly into needs, wants, and savings. Step 3, see how your current spending compares to 50-30-20. Step 4, if you're way off, adjust gradually. Don't try to go from 70-25-5 to 50-30-20 overnight. Step 5, automate your savings percentage first. This is the most important part. Step 6, review and adjust every few months as your income and life situation change. Here's my honest take. The 50-30-20 rule is a good starting point, but it's not gospel. Use it as a guideline, but prioritize what actually matters in your life. If you're just starting out, focus on spending less than you earn and saving something every month. The exact percentages matter less than building good habits. If you're established and looking to optimize, then yes, aim for something close to 50-30-20, but adjust based on your actual circumstances. The 50-30-20 rule isn't magic and it's definitely not perfect for everyone, but it's a useful framework that can help you think about balancing your current needs, future goals, and quality of life. The most important thing is finding a system that you can actually stick to long term, whether that's 50-30-20, 60-20-20, or something completely different. Doesn't matter as much as consistency. What percentage split works best for your situation? Let me know in the comments. I love seeing how different people make their budgets work. And if this helped clarify the 50-30-20 rule for you, hit that like button and subscribe for more realistic money advice. Remember, personal finance is personal. Find what works for you.